I think our view is that both the food and the drugs are going to be in the penalty box. I think probably one, so you mentioned the lobbyists on the food side. The pharma lobbyists are, nothing to write home about as well, because, they are pretty big on Capitol Hill. So we will see some sway coming from the big pharma lobbyists as well.
Okay, here's a societal question. Are we supporting the wrong crop? And you can make it's true. You can make a very, very good argument to say that that the American diet, the standard American diet, the SAD, and the evidence that was found in the 60s and the key reports there as well, you can make a lot of arguments to say, actually, we're subsidizing the wrong crop.
Yes, that is true. And what we see is that it's not just Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s appointment, is Dr. Oz at the CMS, is the three top contenders for the FDA role. They are all anti-establishment, anti-drug, anti-food, and they see a lot of problems with the current system. So that's why we think both food and healthcare are going to be in their crosshairs.
So who are you going up against there? You're going up against Procter, you're going against Mondelez, you're going up against PepsiCo, you're going up against Coca-Cola, you're going up against General Mills, all these huge companies.
Yeah. Perhaps the mitigating factor is that they see problems across the board, and it's just too much for any one administration to deal with. So they will have to pick and choose their battles, as we say.
Fascinating. Can I also just ask you about the valuation gap between Europe and the United States? That's been one of the big themes, and arguably why a couple of individual stocks have started to lift off the lows as there's a bit of nibbling around the edges at a stock trade. Do you think there are opportunities today thanks to the valuation gap? Or is it just there for a reason? It is discounted because growth here is slower, earnings here are slower, and then there's the risk of tariffs from Trump.
I think all those things can be true depending on who you are. If you're a short-term trader, I don't see that many opportunities in Europe, because where is the catalyst? It's been a losing trade for a long time, and it's going to continue losing until we get sight of a catalyst. If you look at, we're reporting German GDP growth numbers, UK growth, UK retail, it's all looking very poor, compared to America. If you look at, so we are bottom-up stock pickers, and we care about top-line growth, we care about earnings growth, free cash flow, return on invested capital, and all of those are way better in the US than they are in Europe and the US. And so some of that valuation gap can be explained away from a fundamental basis.
How would you say that?